Hello and welcome. I want to speak to you from a place of deep understanding today. Because if you've clicked on this video, chances are you're feeling something inside that most people don't talk about openly. A heaviness in your chest, a buzzing mind that never stops, a strange pressure that wraps around your shoulders every morning when you wake up. That, my friend, is stress. And when it lingers, it becomes anxiety. You are not alone in this. In fact, more than 300 million people globally suffer from stress related conditions. But what if I told you, truly told you, that there is a way to soften that internal storm, not by running from it, but by gently guiding your mind and body back into balance? Let's begin. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Breathe in slowly through your nose. Hold it for a second and now exhale gently through your mouth. Let's do that again. And again. Each breath is a message to your nervous system that says, you're safe. It's okay now. You see, biologically, we are hardwired for survival. The brainstem, the most primitive part of your brain, constantly scans your environment for threats. When it senses danger, whether it's a lion in the jungle or a deadline at work, it triggers the sympathetic nervous system. This is the infamous fight or flight mode. Your heart races, muscles tense, blood pressure rises, cortisol floods your bloodstream. It was useful in ancient times, but today this reaction is often activated dozens of times per day, leading to what doctors call chronic sympathetic dominance. That's where guided meditation steps in. Through breath, visualization, and sound, we can gently awaken your parasympathetic system, the rest and digest part of your nervous system. When this system activates, your heart rate slows, your muscles soften, and your body starts to heal. But we don't stop with just the science. There's something deeper. I want you to imagine that with every breath, you are not just calming your nerves, you are reconnecting with your soul. There is a sacred silence that lives within you. It is the space between your thoughts. It is the stillness you've forgotten. Guided meditation, especially when blended with nature sounds and gentle music, becomes a doorway, a portal into that stillness. Have you ever sat near a stream and felt your mind settle without even trying? Or walked through a forest and noticed your thoughts slow down? That's not a coincidence. It's biology and spirit dancing together. From a neurological perspective, studies using fMRI scans have shown that listening to flowing water, birdsong, and wine reduces activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center. Simultaneously, it activates the prefrontal cortex, the seat of higher reasoning, compassion, and peace. At the same time, ancient spiritual traditions, from Hindu rishis to Zen monks, have long taught the value of surrendering to the sounds of the universe. The Vedas call it Nada Brahma, sound is God. In other words, sound is sacred. And now we blend ancient wisdom with modern science. In this meditation, we'll be using a carefully curated soundscape. You'll hear the subtle crackle of leaves, the ripple of pure mountain water, and a soft drone designed to slow your brainwaves into the alpha and theta states where healing begins. You see, our brains operate at different frequencies. Beta waves dominate during wakefulness and active thinking, often overthinking. But as you meditate and listen and surrender, your brain shifts to slower frequencies. Alpha waves bring calm focus. Theta waves unlock creativity and emotional healing. Delta waves emerge in deep sleep. With practice, you can use sound and breath to guide your mind through these states consciously. This is not just relaxation. This is neurological transformation. Over time, new neural pathways form. The more often you meditate, the easier it becomes for your mind to return to that peaceful state. Your baseline anxiety drops, your sleep improves, even your immune function gets stronger. Yes, meditation changes your biochemistry. Studies show that regular practice increases serotonin and dopamine levels. Those are your natural feel good chemicals. It reduces cortisol and even changes gene expression linked to inflammation and aging. But let me also speak to your heart. There's a reason why so many spiritual masters lived in silence. In silence, the divine speaks. When your mind stops yelling, your inner self whispers. This is why guided meditation isn't about escaping the world. It's about returning to your center. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity in the world we live in. And if you feel resistance, that's okay. If your mind wanders, that's okay. If emotions arise, tears, memories, or discomfort, let them come. Healing is not always quiet. Sometimes it begins with noise and eventually dissolves into peace. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to heal. So let me be your guide. In the next few minutes, I will take you on a journey not outward but inward. Together, we will breathe. We will listen. We will feel. And slowly, you will remember that underneath all the worry, the chaos, the pain, is a space of infinite stillness. That stillness is who you really are. Let's begin this sacred journey together. Feel the breath again. Inhale slowly, as though the very air around you is sacred, filling your lungs with life itself. Exhale gently, as if releasing years of tension in one soft motion. As your breath deepens, so too does your connection with your body, your mind, yourself. Let me now take you a little deeper into the science of why this works. Because when we understand, we believe. And when we believe, we commit. Your vagus nerve, the longest cranial nerve in your body, is like a secret highway between your mind and your organs. It connects your brain to your heart, lungs, and digestive system. When this nerve is activated, your body enters what scientists call the relaxation response, discovered by Dr. Herbert Benson at Harvard Medical School. This isn't just philosophical, it's measurable. Heart rate slows, blood pressure lowers, oxygenation improves, cortisol levels drop, your immune system reboots. Healing begins not just emotionally, but cellularly. And here's where we blend this science with a spiritual truth. You are not just a body, you are not just a mind. You are a soul experiencing the play of life through this human vessel. When we meditate, we are not escaping our humanness, we are anchoring deeper into the soul. We are allowing that higher wisdom to filter through the noise of modern life. There is a beautiful quote that has guided me through my darkest moments: silence is the language of God. All else is poor translation. In silence, we do not go empty. We become full. Stillness is not nothingness, it is wholeness. And in that wholeness, we remember we are not broken. We are not lost. We are simply out of tune, and this practice helps us retune. Let's go deeper now. You're walking through a quiet forest. The ground beneath your feet is soft with moss. Every step is gentle, effortless. You hear a stream nearby, its crystal water dancing over stones. Birds are singing, not loudly, but with a grace that blends into the air like incense. There's a light breeze carrying the scent of earth and leaves. Feel it. Breathe it in. As you listen, your brain begins to shift. Your alpha waves begin to rise. These waves are associated with a calm but alert state, the kind where intuition flows freely, where memory improves, where emotional clarity becomes possible. And here's something powerful: when alpha waves dominate, the brain's default mode network quiets down. The default mode network is the part of your brain involved in self referential thinking, worrying, replaying past mistakes, projecting future fears. It's what keeps you trapped in loops. Meditation, especially with immersive soundscapes, switches that network off and opens the door to presence.
Presence is your medicine. In presence, you are not your trauma. You are not your bank account. You are not your failures. You are simply awareness itself, pure, free, untouched. Let me tell you something else the world doesn't say enough. You are allowed to rest. You do not have to earn
Rest. You do not have to prove your worth to deserve silence. You do not need to wait for a perfect moment to choose peace. Peace is available now. And the more you choose it, the more it becomes your new baseline, like muscle memory for the soul. Let me speak for a moment to the skeptics. Some of you may be thinking, it's just music, or I don't know if this will work for me. That's okay. Doubt is welcome here too. In fact, many of the world's top hospitals now use guided meditation and sound therapy for patients with chronic pain, insomnia, even PTSD. It's not fluff, it's neuroscience. In one landmark study at Johns Hopkins University, patients who meditated regularly had the same reduction in depression symptoms as those taking antidepressant medications without the side effects. And here's the miracle: meditation doesn't just help you feel better temporarily, it rewires your brain. The hippocampus, the part responsible for memory and learning, grows in volume. The prefrontal cortex, linked to focus and emotional regulation, thickens. Meanwhile, the amygdala, the fear center, shrinks. This is not imagination. This is neuroplasticity. And guess what supports this transformation? Stillness, sound, presence. Now let's speak of the soul again. Every tradition, Vedic, Buddhist, Christian, Sufi, Taoist, has its version of inner silence. In India, we call it antarmona, inner quiet. In Christianity, it's centering prayer. In Sufism, it's sama, listening for the divine. In all traditions, the deeper truth is the same: peace is not found outside, it is remembered inside. And when you combine breath, sound, and intention, that remembrance becomes easier. Let's practice that now. Bring your awareness to your breath again. No need to control it, just observe. With each inhale, feel yourself drawing in light. With each exhale, feel your body softening, releasing. Let the sounds around you guide you, not as distractions, but as gentle companions. The water, the breeze, the distant flute, they are not separate from you. They are you. Everything in the universe is vibration. Even your cells are singing. Even your thoughts are waves. You are music. You are sound. You are stillness. And slowly, as we go deeper, you may notice your body feels heavy. That's a good sign. It means the muscles are surrendering. The nervous system is letting go. You are entering the theta brainwave zone. In this state, healing happens not just physically, but emotionally. Old pain may surface. That's okay. Old grief may bubble up. That's okay. Memories, regrets, unfinished stories, they may visit. That's okay. You are not here to fight them. You are here to witness them. Like clouds in the sky, let them pass. You are the sky, not the cloud. And here's the final truth for today: you are already whole. You are not here to be fixed. You are here to remember. And I will help you remember day by day, breath by breath. This meditation, this sacred soundscape, is your mirror, not to show you what's wrong, but to reflect the peace that has always been within you. Let's rest now. Let's listen. Let's heal together. And guess what activates the vagus nerve? Gentle breathing, humming, singing, even listening to soothing music and natural sounds. That's why the soundscape we are about to enter isn't random. Each layer has been chosen with care, from the frequency of the background tones to the rhythm of the water flow. These aren't just pretty noises, they are tools of transformation. You may notice a subtle tone, like a low hum in the distance. That's a 528 Hz frequency, known in both ancient solfeggio scales and modern sound therapy as the frequency of healing and DNA repair. Some call it the love frequency. Others say it reattunes your cells to a natural resonance of harmony. Science calls it vibrational entrainment. Your brain and body begin to synchronize with the frequencies you hear. That's why when you walk into a chaotic room, you feel tense. And when you walk into a temple or a forest, you feel peace. Now imagine what happens when you surround yourself with frequencies designed to heal. As we slowly return from this sacred inner space, take a deep, conscious breath. Gently bring your awareness back to the room you are in, to the sounds around you, to the rhythm of your own heartbeat. You may move your fingers, your toes, and when you're ready, softly open your eyes, not just to the world, but to yourself, renewed and reconnected. You've just given your soul a gift, something most people forget in their busy lives: the gift of presence, the gift of peace. Remember, this calm space is always within you. It doesn't live in a forest or a temple, it lives in your breath, your awareness, and your choice to pause. You are not alone, you are loved, and you are never far from stillness, no matter what the world may throw at you. Thank you for trusting me to guide you today. If this meditation brought you comfort, insight, or peace, I gently invite you to share this video with your loved ones. Let us create ripples of healing in a world that deeply needs it. And if you'd like to explore more spiritual guidance, meditations, and tools for inner transformation, I welcome you to visit sesankalpam.com and ask me anything. Until we meet again, stay gentle, stay grounded, stay in your light. With love and gratitude, Dr. Ravindranath G.